Good afternoon, beautiful people. Hello. Hello, Evie girl. Hello, Vivi. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? Hi. I'm gonna pop that over there just so I can see if there's any drops in the stream. Now, hi Al. Hello, little Miss Random. Good afternoon to you. Hi. Oh dear. Good morning, Tara. Why is my hair looking bright today? Ooh. Messed around with a few of the filters, so this is more accurate now. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. I've been wanting to play around with the filters with this for ages. Your computer just started talking. Ha ha ha. Your computer is now sentient. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything to you beautiful people. You're beautiful. You're breathtaking. I felt like dressing up a little bit today. I am wearing my new dress that I picked up from Simply Be. My friend works there and she managed to score me this bad boy. It is very witchy, very vibey right now, and I am in love with it. Are you all present and accounted for? And today is a D&D day, so I just really wanted to dress up and feel fancy. You know, some days you just want to feel a little bit fancy. Hi. Good morning. Thank you. If it's very comfortable, it's a very comfortable fit. Like, I don't feel like it's too tight. It feels nice and loose, which is really good. Plus, shoulder pad. Look at this shoulder pad moment. I feel like I'm an 80s woman about to boss into like a meeting and kick the head boss out and be like, yo, I'm gonna take 10% of this company. Doing good. I'm figuring stuff out so I can eventually do a watercolor painting. Ooh, hello. Yeah, this is from Simply Be. This is the Constellation Tarot dress. I fell in love with it immediately. Hello, everything Serenity. Apologies, my brain just did not want to comprehend languages then. Thank you. I saw your comments actually recently. Hi. Yeah, this is from Simply Be. It is a really nice dress. Like, I was really like, It's made from like a really, really thin material as well, so that you could layer up with this. The only problem is now, for those who do have ladies and those who, yeah, well, basically, if you have very big patates, just be warned, because you will see everything with this cleavage of this dress. It's quite a, yes, so just a warning for anyone who has big patates. But other than that, it's really nice. Hello, Sahaj. Hello, hello, hello. So today is a fun stream. We're going to be doing a sort of like a sketch collaboration request stream. The way this basically works is people can make suggestions in the comments and we can work on that together, and it's just a really fun way to be able to like sort of break the ice. Hello, Corey. It has been an awfully long time trying to watercolor. Watercolor takes a lot of practice. It also is down to the paper that you're using. If you like to use a lot of water, use cold press paper. If you don't like to use a lot of water, maybe hot press may be best for you. Hot press is harder to get vibrant colour, but it can take a lot more layers than cold press. Yes, pins and brooches help a lot. Yes, I'm thinking I might have to get a little nice like little sun pin for this, just because every now and again I'm threatening. the Gods menu group painting was A4. A3, wow, A3 is really fun to work with. I work on A3 when I was doing the Critical Role prints, so they're really, it's fun because you get a lot of like really fun paper moments. I'm glad everyone is doing well. Hello, Noreen, as well. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I hope everyone has had a good week. I do need to apologise for not being able to do a video this week. I definitely had to take a bit of time off for myself. I'm okay, don't worry. I am absolutely fine. I just had a bit of a mental health dip. And just felt like doing nothing. And so this week I ended up mainly spending my time playing Stardew Valley. So yes. Hello, Razor Dolly. Hello. Miss Cookies, hi! I'm excited to see you this morning as well. Hello. Okay, so in case you missed it, this is a sketch request stream. So this is where we can make random characters together, come up with prompts, and this is really good exercises for you to be able to play around and have a doodle together or do whatever you want. And in previous instances, we have created some really fun characters, and I'll show you what we've done in the past because it was really, really fun. Let me get there. As you can see, there's a lot of drawings on this iPad. Animal Crossing. Nope, nope, nope. If I can find it, that would be absolutely adorable, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is the stuff from the last sketch request stream. So you can, Mistress Moogle, hello, it has been such a long time. Hi. So this is the stuff from the last sketch request stream. Essentially, you can suggest OCs. If you do suggest OCs, I am going to need references. Or if you suggest like a character design, something like that, I will need to know the character design so I can look up references myself. Other than that, you can request stuff like an owl under a mushroom, a pinecone squirrel, a ghost cat, an angry goblin girl, we had a cheeky pixie, a buttery pancake boy. This is the sort of stuff that we do during these streams, and it is really fun exercises for everyone to take part in. The buttery dragon, yes, the buttery boy. So, to kick things off, yes, you can request OCs if you want to. That is no problem. I just need references. So the best way to do is if you are a part of the Discord, if you pop your references in stream memes. So if you can, so those who are a part of the Discord, if you pop your references in stream memes, I will be able to sort that out for you. In fact, I will put it up on there now. And make sure to I'll try and get around to many as I can. Okay. You have a BOC? A B-girl OC? Oh my gosh. Developing a character with prosthetic legs recently. That sounds interesting. Well, so the way these normally work is I try and do it so it's head up, so then it's not too much as well, because otherwise we end up like having to do like tons of for one character. Lavender and Mimi. So you let us saw that. That's a really cool idea. Right, one sec. Okay. So we can see that we've already got Mimi. Wonderful. I get noticed. My girlfriend passed away recently. A necromancy heart witch. Ooh. Okay. So these are like only like very, very quick sketches. I'm just gonna say this. I do apologize for your loss. I hope you're okay. Can we request a sassy Bella? I mean, Bella is behind me. I don't know. You probably won't be able to see, but the lump is sat here as close to me as she physically can. She's very sleepy. She had to run away from the Hoover today. Yeah, we can get a sassy Bella. Let's just turn the opacity of this down so that we can get our base sketch down. Hello, hello, hello. So it does look like we are getting some frame drops, which is not fun. Oh, quite a few. Come on, internet. Come along, internet. Am I okay to send you a reference? Yeah, like I said, these are only quick sketch requests, so they're not going to be the most amazing, just as a heads up. Looks like we are getting some frame drops. I do apologize, guys. It might be my internet. Already got references coming in. Here we go. I missed your voice and giggles. Yeah, the internet is no one's friend. Unfortunately, it has been a bit of an interesting moment, hasn't it? Wow, we are having some issues today. Wow. Jeez. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the so I'm looking, I've got a when I'm streaming, you can look upon like your OBS and it tells you like how your internet connection is, and it's showing here that our internet is going from like over 1,000 kilobytes to dropping to less than 400. So if you do experience some stuttering in the stream, I do apologize about that. Yeah, we are getting some major stuttering. Wow, interesting. Sketch already is wonderful. No, shush, everything you draw is amazing. How about your D&D character? Sahaj, okay. So, this is my new D&D sketchbook. Now, this is a really, really crappy sketchbook. Like, this is the value of all value sketchbooks. And I found it at the pound shop, and I was like, oh, you know, Dale Rowney, they do decent equipment, let's check it out. But it's only 75 gram freaking paper. So this paper is so thin. It's like tracing paper. So I had no idea what I was really going to do with it. So I've decided that this is going to be my D&D doodle book. So when I'm in sessions and we're playing, I could just doodle my character Isabella whenever. So we're playing later, very excited. But I digress. I have already started filling it in. I am very, very excited. I posted some of the doodles up on Instagram, but yes, I am very happy. Let's have a look. Hello, Amy Owen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, we are with the new microphone. Ooh, I would show you, but it's currently hooked up and I really don't want to take it out of where it is. But it's a gorgeous deep blue. It's going to be in the, it'll be in the, oh my gosh, my brain is not working. Ooh, yeah, look, it's 75. Look at that paperweight. That is gross. That is the thinnest paper I have used in the longest time. I know it's less than printer paper. I might as well have just gotten a pack of printer paper, stapled it together and used that as a sketchbook. I would have got more use out of it. Honestly, the paper is so thin, I can see my hand through it. Oh my gosh, we've got loads of characters already. Yay! Yes, it's less than printer paper. Like, what the heck? You should, pretty sure marker paper. Yes and no. So I actually do have a pad of marker paper somewhere. Some of it's quite thin, but this, it's The best way I can describe it is if I use biro on it, I can see the biro ink on the other side of the paper. That's not good paper. Okay, so we're just gonna get our references. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, we're just gonna bring that layer down a little bit. Then we're gonna bring that up, and we're gonna go for this beautiful plum red colour. Hello. Yeah, can you imagine the wet media on that? So I picked it up because I was like, oh, they've got some De La Rowney equipment at the pound shop. That's actually fairly interesting. Let's try that out because, you know, I'm all for cheap art supplies, and I genuinely think that you should try out like different cheap art supplies because some of them are really good. They're actually really good value for money. And I thought I'd pick it up because then if I do a video on it later, I can actually tell you whether or not I recommend it. And considering it's picked up from the pound shop, it is something that is accessible to everyone. Is it a nice sketchbook? It's alright. Can I do much mixed media with it? Not at all. I do not recommend it. I'd actually recommend getting a cartridge paper sketchbook over getting this. Because this is just like tracing paper and it hardly takes the pens to it at all. I'm going to experiment it. I'm going to experiment with it. To try out because it's just going to be my D&D doodle sketchbook. But at the same time, it's sort of like, ooh, it's not very good quality paper. I'm loving that new microphone. Yes. You're so beautiful, Meowlin. Oh lord, oh lord, what's it going on? Right, one sec. See if I can see you. Right, chat. Let's get that chat. I mean, I only play 2 sessions a week. It's one of those. I don't want to take on too many D&D games just because. But I'm thinking we might run a one-shot with the. At some point, we might run a cheeky one-shot for charity, which would be really, really fun. Cat in a milkshake carton. The cat's a strawberry fat! Ah! I'm coming to the end. Oh my gosh. So, I like 3 sketchbooks. I like the Canson Mixed Media sketchbooks. I really like the Artway Studio Square sketchbooks. And I'm obsessed with the Mossery sketchbooks, and one of them is, well, the Mossery sketchbook is going to be the most expensive out of those. Hello Thin Paper is so really lay like crazy and it doesn't bleed through. I play so many games. Hello Teresa, hello. Yeah, I know quite a few people who play like multiple games, and I take my hats off. I have so much respect for people that do that. Because I can't do that. I just don't have the capacity to be in a lot of games. Plus I spend most of my evenings when I shouldn't be working. Yeah, I mean, need a textured brush. I don't like the non-textured brushes. They just don't seem to have as much life in them. A Mossery sketchbook's worth the price you pay. Yes. And I'm gonna argue on this. So I've bought my 3rd one. I haven't used it yet because I'm still in the middle of my 2nd one. The watercolor paper one and the mixed media. No, the mixed media one's my favorite, but I have a new one here that I, haven't played around with yet, because I'm still in the middle of using my other one. But if I'm honest, the paper is gorgeous quality, but I don't use it. I use it for clean work, if that makes any sense. If I want like more rough work, I tend to stick with more cartridge sketchbooks than I do with sketchbooks that have high quality. Because sketchbooks are there for working out, they're not really there for finalized work. But if you want to do a sketchbook that's filled with finalized work, I would recommend getting a really good sketchbook because it will force you to do some really beautiful work in there. This is Celestial one. Sketchbook buddies. Sketchbook buddies. Sketchbook buddies. Yeah, I have my current one, which is this one, and this one is for the prompts, because it forces me to do like the prompt list in here. So this is the one where I started the daily sketches, but I stopped doing that when I was doing challenge months, because there was no point in me filling up this sketchbook when I have like a prompt list that I'm currently working on. So after I've done my prompt list, I'm going to go back to working on doing like the sort of daily sketches. So that was really fun. But I really like the Mosseri ones because they hold a lot, whereas the other ones don't know. I don't think they do case bound. I think they only do wire bound. They are very pretty. They are very expensive. If you can get a discount code, I highly recommend it. Like, I genuinely recommend it if you can get a discount code, because I only buy it if I can get a discount code. Otherwise, they're about like $25 a book, which is very expensive for a sketchbook. But I really like the personalizedness of it. I love the paper, and I can't like recommend it enough. They're very expensive. I treated myself to the Celestial one, but then they've got the Hikela collaboration, and they also have the is it Sibylline? Can never pronounce her name correctly. They also have that one as well, and it's just like, oh, I want all of them. I wanted the art box actually, but I don't have that kind of money to sort of play around. I got yours because you got it for your birthday. Oh, that's so precious. Yeah, the Hikela ones are gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, Hikela's work's amazing anyway, but when I saw that they did the collaboration with Mosseri, I was like, oh, 1, goals, 2, oh, it's so pretty. The fox one, oh yeah, the fox one is gorgeous. But no, I really, really think they are beautiful, but they're just so expensive. Oh, thank you, Shima. I'm okay. It's been a bit of a week, but I'm okay. You look adorable. No, you're adorable. Like, you're breathtaking. Yeah, oh, sketchbook from New York. So I have a few sketchbooks to work with. So obviously I've got the Mosseri one that I'm currently filling out. I've got my Medela graduate one that I'm playing around with D&D doodles. And then I got this one, which if I can find it, I'll show you. Is it this one? No, that's a different sketchbook. Yes, welcome. I have a lot of sketchbooks. I have this sketchbook to play around with, which is a Derwent sketchbook. I picked this one up a while ago. I actually got this a while ago to play around with, but you know, we're going to play around with that at some point. And I've also got... found you. Okay, so I've got this one as well, which I thought would be really fun, like for a project. And I picked this up from Cass Arts, and it's a concertina sketchbook. Like, look at this. I'm gonna go and play like some music with it. I'm getting highly distracted. Uno reverse cards. Uno reverse. So I've got them. I think I actually got this one at the Sketch and Store as like a present, because it's got like a storage section at the back, but I've got quite a few sketchbooks to play around with. So whenever I see them like on a deal, I pick one up. I'm everything Serenity. I'm sort of in between. I like big sketchbooks because I get to play around with lots of pages. I get to look at lots of different things and, you know, have fun with them. But I also like smaller sketchbooks because it's not as intimidating. But then there's something that an old art teacher of mine used to say, when you draw small, it's very hard to scale up, but when you draw big, it's so much easier to scale down. Like a musical sensation. Quick, everybody, get your concertina books out. We're just going to clear that layer. Latest comment, did it go through? I don't think it did, my love. I need to catch up at some point. Yes, we do. I've got D&D tonight, so I'm very, very excited about that, in case you can't tell. I'm going to be Isabella Darling Amora. I like B5 sketchbooks are impossible to get around here. Oh my gosh. B5, that's really small. See, it's funny as well because at different places, so like I will say A4, but what I mean is 8 by 5 by 11 inches, but A4 is just a universal term in the UK for me. Like, so it's interesting when people an accordion sketchbook. You know your girl is going to be playing some mad like accordion. I'm also still doing February. I haven't been posting them online because I took a little bit of a social media break. But the Patreons this month are going to be getting the February sketchbook as a part of their rewards this month, as well as exclusive stickers. So Patreons will get the February book, and it'll have a variant cover. So there is a variant textless cover which is available only to Patreons, and when the book goes in general sale in March, that is when we will have other variations of it. References and your Instas. Okay, right, I'll check that out in a minute, hun. We've got quite a few requests to get through. I'm so excited for it. It still sounds more like I am a clown horn. I know Lily makes her own sketchbooks. Like, so Lily is a part of our community. She's a very, very talented artist. There's very many talented artists in the part of the community, and she draws so tiny. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Like, you'll have like a coin like this, and Lily will be like, "Oh, that's not a challenge," and just draw like the tiniest thing in the entire world. And I'm sat there going, "How?" But yeah, you got your January one, didn't you? Oh, I loved the January part. I think January artwork was one of my favourite ones I've done. Yeah, Lily's books are heckin' cute. I might have to ask you one day, Lily, if you, you know, want to help me make one. Might have to send you some money to make one. Lordy. She's actually a fairy. Yeah! Oh no. Everyone quick, aggressively compliment Lily. Like, we can call it the Liliana challenge. Everyone has to draw like super small. Who is this talented artist? So Lily is Lily in the comment section here. She is Cons, what's that? She draws the most beautiful illustrations, And I could say that about a lot of people here in the chat. Like, there's so many talented people here, like, holy moly. But she draws so small, and I don't know how she does it. Aggressive compliments! Quick! But the one things I really do like to see is popping my head up in the Discord and just seeing like everyone like being so lovely to each other and so nice. It's just, oh, you're all such wonderful people. You're all such wonderful beings. Tiny, tiny, teeny duck. Okay, that's one down. Alright. Why did Bella get the head scritches? Oh, she always gets the she has the little scritches. Why did Bella get the head scritches? She always gets head scritches. Holy smokes. Okay, there's quite a few characters here. She is here. She is behind me. I don't know if the camera will let me show you. See if I can angle it slightly. So here is the lump. This is the beautiful lump, the sleeping lump, the lump of terror. So this is here, and I'm just going to give her little head scritches. Oh, she got some scritches. There we are. Oh, screechies. Oh, lots of screechies, yeah. And let you go back to sleep. Sorry for disturbing you. Going to angle that camera up for my dignity. What's dignity? I'll never know. Okay, so let's do the next beautiful character design. Holy smokes, this is a gorgeous character design. Hello. Also, hello, 38 people. Holy smokes, that's a lot of people. Hi. Bella has activated. Oh, I've drawn on the wrong layer. Right. So we want our sketch layer. It's been 4 years. Oh my god, has it been really that long? Holy smokes. Also, hello everyone. I do hope you are awfully well today. I hope that you have been looking after yourself and drinking plenty of water and eating plenty of snacks, and overall I know how difficult it has been, and I just want to make sure that you are all doing well and enjoying the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. It's such a mood. I am a mood. Doom 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 doom. Energy levels. Energy. You know what I do need? I need coffee. I haven't got a coffee, and it makes me very sad because just go, you might be like, holy smokes. I'm not a fantastic husbando is a fantastic cook. I'm drawing, yes, so this beautiful character design I'm drawing right now is by the lovely Rina Tenshi. This is their gorgeous OC named Zia, is that correct? Or Zaya? Zaya or Zia? Which one is the correct pronunciation? Love this design already, like, oh, look at that. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go to our top layer. So you'll notice that I'm just basically doing a very quick sketch layer underneath, and then doing like a rough concept on top. This is just like super fun to do, and I'm gonna turn our beautiful textured brush. So if you're wondering what brush I'm using here, I'm using the brush Dry Ink. This is a part of the standard brush pack in Procreate. I love this brush. I love the textured lines. It makes me very happy. And I don't like smooth lines sometimes when I'm inking, and I just love like textured line work. The stress on the I. So Zaya, okay. I cooked for you and it was good. Daniel does all the cooking these days. It's been a... Ooh, hello. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. You know what we do need? We need some like different style music because this is winding me up. Oh my gosh. Saya. I love adding like loads of little lines when I'm drawing. Very German pronunciation. Oh, Zia. Okay. Very German pronunciation. Zia. Zia. So I started has anyone been watching WandaVision? Because Isaiah would be more how I speak it, but it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, I mean it's different characters have different pronunciations of the names, don't they? And it's also dependent on your dialect to how you would look at a name and pronounce it. Like my name is Sophie, but then sometimes I'm like people would pronounce it differently. Someone would say Sophie, depending on your pronunciation, and it's just all to do with your different dialect and how you are used to translating words in your head. I'll be annoying one. I will be using your music in this month's vlog, if that's okay. How do I go about requesting? So, the way I've been asking people is if they've got specific characters in mind that they've got OCs to send me their request in stream memes on the Discord. If it's a character that already exists, then if you just let me know what the character is and from, I'll be able to look it up myself. And just get Disney Plus. Yes, spoiler free zone, because I really do want people to enjoy it. I think it may be my favourite thing in the Marvel franchise. And that's a very big thing to say. I love her in your style. Your style is waboof. Waboof, waboof. I'm waboofette. 'Cause I'm a buffet. Oh. I'm just gonna not try. Lordy. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. I think we need something that's got like more chill vibes. I need something that is a little bit more jazzy, I think, because this is making me sleepy. No. Let's have happy music. This one sounds better. I am talking about Wonder. I know, anytime. Like, I will try my best to get through as many as I can during the stream, but I get heavily distracted, so just as a warning. A buffet of delectable arts. Yes, the Marvel series. I think it might be one of my favourite things in the Marvel franchise. Mainly because I think it's focusing on a character that really hasn't had that much screen time and is a really interesting character to begin with. So for me, it's just like, ooh, this is interesting. We're getting a character that we don't normally get a lot of interest about in general. And the theme from the first episode is still in my head even weeks later. The frame from this week's episode is in my head. But like, I think it's because it not only does it focus on a character that doesn't normally get much screen time, but it's also focusing on a very, very interesting female character. And this is only because I have certain gripes with Marvel series that tend to focus on a lot of characters a lot. Like, I had a massive beef with the X-Men franchise because it always revolved around Wolverine, and it had so many interesting characters there that it just really frustrated me, so to speak, that it was always seemed to revolve around Wolverine. And now I know that Wolverine is a huge part of that, like of the X-Men series, because he's a driving force behind a lot of it. He's in a lot of the comics and this, that, and the other. But the major issue I had was like they have such like a beautiful buffet of characters, and it always just felt like it was revolved around one character. And it's the same issue that I had with with some of the Marvel films, is after a bit it always felt like it was going to the same 4 characters, and it's like, okay, this is really cool, like I'm fine about this, but you have so many other characters that I just really want to know a little bit more nugget of information about them. Well, what time do you where you are when you start streams? So I start the streams here at 2 p.m. GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time. We go to British Standard Time. British Standard Time, which changes in the summer. So we're GMT at the moment. Yes, I will go as fast as I can. I'm sorry. I get so excited when I'm talking about things. For an artist like me, if I see a video containing art, I'll be frustrated that I'm drawing. I love drawing so much. Yeah, so I tend to stream about 2 p.m. GMT, which changed to BST when we're in the summer. But the good thing is about these streams is we're here to have a nice conversation. You guys can draw along if you wish to. You don't have to draw along if you don't wish to. You can play games, relax. The whole point of these streams is that you take time out of your day just for you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So yeah, 2 p.m. essentially. But we have to say Greenwich Mean Time. We have to say 2 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time because there's different zones that everyone's in, and if you say Greenwich Mean Time +1, it's a slightly different zone, so I just say it that way. It makes life easier. I'm super happy. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I can make people happy. It's what I strive for in life. I love that she has like this little loop thing that goes over the head. I can imagine like it ties at the back here as well, which will add just to all this beautiful floofy hair. She has just it's 9:40 a.m. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue that you had with a lot of the Marvel series, is after a bit it felt very stale, but I would argue that Wanda's it's very clever writing, and I think that's why I particularly enjoying that. How's the hubby? So hubby's fine, family are okay, and Shani and Grant are fine. I know that they're playing Final Fantasy 14 a lot lately, so they've been chilling out with that, but we haven't seen Shani and Grant for a long time, and we haven't seen family for even longer, so stay communicating, but everyone seems to be okay. So hell is I love that. I love when like hair is like interesting, when you have like an interesting dynamic with characters. Like my hair's all one length, but when you have characters that have different lengths in hair, I'm like, yes, tell me all about it. Imagine when it's down as well, it's like all over her face, which just falls beautifully. Yes. Give me those beautiful nuggets. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Just look how cute. Oh, such a cute design. I'm just gonna add a few strokes here and there just to... So I'm gonna get rid of that sketch layer. And we can see where we need to deepen certain things like this. Just gonna go like this. I love that. I love when you see like sort of fun characters. It looks so cool. Imagine just a really good brush. Oh no, we're all fine. Yeah, it's just been a difficult week, that's all. I really want to talk too much about it. I don't want to get upset again. Yes, everyone's fine. Shani and Grant are doing well. Daniel's doing well. He's been looking after himself and all that. Love to show you my mushroom and VOC, but I can only tell. I mean, you can describe them. I'm trying my best to get through as many as I can during the stream. I just can't guarantee I can get through to everyone's requests during the stream, just because we're having a little bit of fun doodling. It's just bringing that beautiful fun style. Got your iPad ordered. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I might actually do a bit of research into replacing mine soon. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just very aware, like, when every technology updates, that you've got to stay up with it. And like this one is quite an old tablet. I think it was 2017. So yes. Oh, that's fine. Thank you, Mistress Mew. Yeah, I can't speak. I'm so sorry. I'm okay. Like I said, it's just been a week, and there's not much I can do about things. So I'm just using it as a motivator to sort of like pull myself up and try and get on with things if I can. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's one of those, like, with technology, I like to try and stay as up to date as I physically can. I don't like to get like the brand new things all the time. Like, my phone is coming up to 2.5 years old. This iPad is, I think it's going to be 5 years old this year. This computer is, I think it's a late 2015 model. Let me just double check. Yeah, late 2015 model. So, like, all my technology is a little bit behind because I like to try and do things, but... Cat. I didn't know whether or not you'd be okay with going by your name up online. I know some people are, don't like going by their names online, so I didn't want to be like, hey! But no, so all my technology is a few years behind because I don't personally see the point in staying massively up to date, especially when something's working. If it's working fine, there's no point in replacing it. But I'm also getting to that point where I'm very aware how old my technology is, to the point where I'm like, okay, after a certain amount of time you do need to replace stuff because it is general wear and tear. Thank you, Rena. Like I said, I am much better than what I was a few days ago. I definitely have listened to my body. It was just a number of things, to be honest. Like, the doctors had reduced my medication. Lockdown was really getting to me, and then I just got a little bit of news, and I was just like, no. Don't mind my... Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Lordy. But tonight I have Mochi for D&D, and I'm very excited, and I'm just going to sit there going, hi, I am a happy bean. Oh, lovely. It's gorgeous. So, this character design is so cute. Oh, this is the problem. I sit here and I go, I want to draw them all. Yes. Yeah, a lot of modern technology, it can last you an extremely long time if you look after it very well. And that's why, like, when my microphone broke, I was like, oh no, but then I remembered I've had it since like 2016. It's, you know, it's stuff breaks. Okay. So there we are. Ding dong. So I'm actually going to put people's names underneath it so I will remember. Let's just erase that because that was stupid. Show you how I do the outside. It goes beong. I thought it'd be fun to have your character raise a dolly to have like just clutching like a vial, like lavender. Or anytime. I don't mind drawing people's characters, it makes me very happy. Let's bring that up. And just so I can go back at it and go, okay, this character's for who, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh my gosh, we have quite a few messages. Holy smokes. Okay, next up. Hello. Oh, D&D baby. Hi. Uniping brush pens. Oh my god, let me tell you now, I love them. No problem, no problem. She was really fun to draw. I actually had to do Patreon commissions for this month, and I'm very excited because I've got a few D&D babies. I'm like, yes, give me your D&D characters. Okay, so gorgeous baby. Oh, Mariah. Oh, honey. Hello, Shawnee. Hope you are well, my love. Okay, so we're going to clear that layer, and we're going to go to another layer, and we're going to draw this gorgeous D&D baby. Card cats, Sakuras. Oh wow. Uniping greys. Yes, I honestly, the grey colours are gorgeous. The sepia tones are a little bit to be desired, I find, because they're just a bit too light. But no, just Oh, Al, that's okay. Yes, Evie, if you can do that for me, that would be awesome. Okay, so let's do this. I would love to put some badass music on, but unfortunately we can't, which is okay. But even if we could like put on like, just imagine like the under. Yeah, the black one's gorgeous. Okay, so that eye is 1K. I'm just gonna bring that down here. We currently have 13 requests, so let's try and get through as many as we can, shall we? We don't want to get copyrighted. I completely spaced. No! Oh my lord. No, to be fair, it's absolutely okay. I 100% understand. Now, you have a singing voice to make beat all. I'm just going to aggressively compliment everyone today. You're breathtaking! I'm going to give him a charming smile. Because he looks like he has a charming smile. Is it real? Senshin. Sishin? I think the character's name is. You like the lighter brown? Yeah, I mean, the lighter brown isn't too bad at all. I mean, I do like it, but if you want to do deeper colours with it, you are going to really struggle. So I actually recommend, if you're going to do lighter work, the sepia tone. Beautiful for that. Gorgeous for that. No, you're breathtaking. Don't make me aggressively compliment you. Station. Is that okay? I did almost get it there. Station. Thank you, Ash. This is a gorgeous character design, by the way. So many talented people. You didn't miss much. Oh my gosh, a nature cleric. Oh, you haven't missed much. We've mainly just chit-chatted here and there. Today is a sketch request stream. We do have quite a few to get through. I'm going to try and get through as many as I can during the next hour and a bit. But yes, today's a sketch request stream. So essentially, if you have characters that you want to specifically request, make sure to put them in the Discord under stream memes. This way, if you've got a reference, I can look to it and understand it. If not, if you want to describe what you want, and when I can, I'll try and get around to it. Try my best. Glasses for my first time drawing is hard. Oh, it will be. I hope you're okay, by the way. I know you've been tired. The little babs, little monsters. Little cheeky monsters. I'm taking group commissions currently. Not right now, because I do have 2 commissions that I need to finish off, but I will be taking commissions in March. I originally was going to open them up in February, but because I've been a little bit behind, I decided to push that back. But I will be opening them up in mid-March. Ba 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 ba. Because I want to be able to open up digital commissions for people as well. Because my commission list tends to... I tend to keep my commissions open for most of the time, but I don't advertise them. And if people ask, I'll let them know, like, whether or not I'm okay to take it on. But at the moment, I'm not taking them on, but I will be in March. Yay. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Speaking of, I do hope those who are in the affected areas in America with the current snowstorm are okay. I know how difficult that has been, and I do hope that you are doing well and looking after yourself. Because my heart goes out to people. It's so difficult. You think, yeah, I'm not done on Twitch for a long time, but that's gonna change. I'm gonna start streaming on there at some point as well, because that's on my list of things to do this year and to try out. You know, it's been a while. The problem is with streaming, with me, I really have to be in the mood, or I have to be like genuinely like in the right headspace, because you have to be on when you're streaming, and I don't always feel like doing that when I'm drawing. I'm quite like I'm like quite in my own little like bubble. So I don't often do streams just because I feel like I can't get a lot of work done. But I really want to start interacting more with the community, so I will be doing more streams this year for sure. Because that's one thing I fell short on last year. I started doing really well with it, and unfortunately got in a really bad space, so couldn't stream for a long time. So this is me starting to ease back into it. Oh, thank you, honey. Snowing like crazy. Holy smokes. Everything Serenity, your character design sounds absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. I'll try my best to get to it. I do apologise if I don't get to it. Like I said, I try and do as many as I can during these streams, and unfortunately, they do get a little bit busy. This is a cute character design. Ugh. I feel like he needs a plant there. Is it they, them? Do you prefer like the they, them pronouns for this character, or is it okay to use he, him? Or are they are they non-binary? I always like to ask, just because I default to certain pronouns and I want to change that. It's like when I create a critter, I always use he pronouns, which is really interesting. When I go, oh, look at him, look how cute he is, like when I'm creating like a little critter design. And then, yes, they, them. Okay, perfect. They are very beautiful. I really love them already. We have in the D&D campaigns, I have a few characters which are gender fluid. So like they will go by they, them, or he, him pronouns, and sometimes don't even mind she, he, she, her. So it's one of those. I know certain characters just, you know. I have a few they, them characters as NPCs in my own games because I think representation is... Holy smokes, there are 50 people watching this stream. Hi, you are listening to me rambling on. Hi, oh my lord, oh lord. Am I doing good? Are you DMing or... So I am DMing... I'm DMing one campaign. I'll be DMing a second campaign with my babies when lockdown's over, because that'll be a in-house game. We'll be playing Curse of Strahd, which is very exciting because I've got the module for that. It's amazing. So that is the Salty Sailors campaign, and I recently got invited to a new campaign, and that one is with Lady Isabella Amora Darlington, and she very much talks like this, and she is absolutely fantastic. Thank you. So rambling is what I came for. Hi. How's Captain Ruby? Captain Ruby is very okay. She just decided that she's going to take a little bit of lamb from you. It'll be okay. No. I don't seem to understand why so many people have been obsessed with trying to say my name lately. What can I say? This cat definitely takes the biscuit. Oh, that's amazing. What the hell? Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. So yes, I am currently playing in two campaigns. Well, no, I am DMing one campaign, playing in a second campaign, and will be DMing a third campaign. But the game I play in is bi-weekly. So it means that every 2 weeks I get to play, which is really fun. So while that's running every 2 weeks, I will run the Curse of Strahd every 2 weeks so that then I can balance it out, so to speak. And so we've got that one. And then the Salty Sailors campaign, that one runs every single week. And it is honestly crazy. What did they get up to this week? They had a lot of conversations with each other. They decided to infiltrate and speak to a few people. Lots of moments in there that was kind of nuts. They broke a tower. Am I planning on streaming on Twitch one day? Yes, I am. So we were just talking about that. It's one of those... So the reason why I stream on YouTube is because there's already a platform here. I've already got a fan base here. And I feel like it's a really, really good way for me to connect with you guys, the viewers. Like, it's a really good way for me to connect with you guys and speak to you guys one-on-one. Plus, I have a lot of fun, like, doing these streams. It means I get to speak to you guys. And it means that I get to understand what you've all been up to during the week. And blah, 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 blah. So I do want to do streaming on Twitch. I just have to fit it into my schedule so that I'm not getting overwhelmed too much. And I think the ones on Twitch, I would actually have to be working on work during that, Whereas these are just a little bit more fun, like we'll do a challenge together, or like we'll do a request together. Like it's very rare that I'm actually working on work during these streams. Or maybe we'll do a gaming stream at some point. Like that's the sort of like, these streams are just here to chill. Whereas like if I did Twitch streams, they would be during the week instead of during the weekend. Just because it'd be easier for me to manage and I'd be able to count it as a part of work that way. Yes. Your cat Duchess, classic D&D, casual breaking it out. Oh my lord. So they went up there for like a nice conversation with each other, because one of the players, her character is technically leaving for a while. I can't speak too much because essentially my schedule always has been hella crazy. Tell me about it. So essentially her character is leaving. The player isn't leaving the game. It's just a fun, interesting one. No, I'm not playing Curse of Strahd yet. The one that I'm talking about is a homebrew campaign, which is completely homebrewed, absolutely mental. Like when I say I have a lot of paperwork for it. But no, so the one I'm talking about is a homebrew campaign. But I'm not played Curse of Strahd yet, which I'm very excited to play actually. Because vampires! Who's next? Let's have a look. Oh my lord, there's so many character designs. Ooh, star freckles on her cheek though. Are you insane? Okay. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Try and get through as many as we can. But no, so I've been playing the other campaign that I'm playing in is another homebrew campaign, and it's sort of like a modern-esque world. Like we have guns, we have cars, we have phones in it, so it's sort of like modern version of D&D. So this is my character. Her name is Lady Isabella Amora Darlington. Well, that's her code name. I've been playing around with sketching while we've been in session and out of session, because I really wanted to work out like how her fighting style is, like certain stylings. So this one is like me working out like all this sketch page here. It's sort of like me working out how she would like fight with the rapier, which is very interesting when you watch videos of people fighting with rapiers, because it is very weird, but yes. But I digress. And it has just been so much fun to do. I've had a great time playing it. I'm just like, yes. How do you come up with these outfits? So I do a lot of research. I actually have a Pinterest board for Isabella. And I was, okay, so I'm after a specific pose for Isabella, and I have really struggled to find it. And it's from like a sort of like a down perspective. And it's a specific piece I really want to do, and it's sort of like Isabella looking down on the person, and it's like that flash of like anger in her eyes, because she has yellow, almost pupilless eyes, and I want them to look like they're flashing. So I really want to do this really cool like illustration version of her like looking down, and like her boot almost on the person's chest, because we had a moment in game where my sword wasn't hitting, so I wanted to boot him to the ground and pin him down, and it was successful in that. And I love that imagery so much, and the reason I really, really want to do it is just because I have this idea in my head and I need to get it out. So I've been trying to find the references for posing, and can I find the reference for the pose I need? No, and it's really frustrating me because I just need this sort of like angled pose so I can make sure that I can get the angles right, because once I've worked out the angles, like it just, yes, she just seems like the type of person who would step on you. She would, if you get in her way, she's gonna step on you. Like, she's a very ambitious person, but it's very, very difficult for me to get that pose without having to research some interesting things. But sometimes it's in order to get that specific pose, you're gonna have to do research. And I was like, am I just gonna have to take this picture myself so then it's not yes. So I thought, okay, Pinterest, and I typed in so many things, and oh no, because it's interesting, because the angle I want is as if a person's looking up at her. So like you could put insert character here and you'd be like, oh yes, that's my character, like and so I might have to take the picture myself, but I'm gonna have to find the right boots for it, because I need the boots in the angle. Like I need that angle. Oh, you have the interest. Oh Lord, if you have that, I need it. Which sounds really... So I was looking up some artistic photography, let's just say, just to try and get that angle, because I could almost get what I wanted. But it's that angle, it's the look down angle, because I want it to be that focus of like that moment of like the boot at the front and like her face is in focus and that flash of anger. So almost, because I have it in my head and I need to draw it out. You know, when you have that sort of like idea and you can't get it out of your head? That's the sort of thing I'm doing right now. I'm like, I have this idea, I need to do it. And I feel sorry for anyone who joins the because anytime I do stuff like that, because I'm gonna be I want to put more content up on the Patreon, I'm gonna be doing stuff like that. That's what I mean, like there has to be cosplayers who have done that sort of power pose, because it is a power pose. It is like literally like powerful. She's a very, you know, I want it to be beautiful but deadly, and like that's the sort of idea. I was like, so that's my current quest. I searched for about 4 hours yesterday while we had TV on, because yesterday was my complete day off, and I was just like searching for ages to try and get that right pose. Because I'm also using a lot of like 1950s inspirations for her, like 1950s, 1960s inspiration for her, because of like her character design. She's very like old school. I'm basing on her on like old 1950s black and white movies sort of characters, and that's the sort of reference I'm going for. She's just, it's been a journey. So let's draw her. Okay, this character design is gorgeous, by the way. Ugh, beautiful. Boom pose. Put Mr. Sophiralou on the ground and the camera and step on him. I mean, I have gotten to that point where I'm like, I'm gonna have to do this reference myself. I'm gonna have, because I've done that before, where I've like had to take like different picture references to try and get that picture reference. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's sort of like that pose, cat. Sort of like that pose, but it's almost like, it's more like she's looking down and the boot is like in focus, so the boot is like here. It's an awkward angle, and I think that's the issue. I think it's because it's an awkward angle, it's not easy to find, but you know. Try my best. Okay, oh lordy, more requests. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? I'm gonna have to take this picture myself. I just know I am. Get it done. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's pretty much what I had to find. That's what I was looking for. Put the camera on the ground right now and we'll crush. I'll take all the shots for you. Is that just you all telling me that you want me to step on you? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do, isn't it? I'm gonna have to like go deeper into my research. So yeah, it's because I'm after such a specific angle that's what I've been struggling with. I can find like different, I can find other pictures that are very similar, but the one I'm after is like so specific. It's, ooh. Dirty, dirty. The things I saw in this Goozle post were not worth it. Yes, there is some, make sure you got your safe search on, guys. Make sure you got safe search on if you're looking that stuff up, because yeah, that's why I was looking up like on Pinterest, because Pinterest tends to, like, you know, safe search it almost. So I was originally looking on like there, and honestly could not find anything I was looking for, because it is a foreshortening pose in particular that we're after. And the only reason why I wanted the reference was just so that I could make sure that certain angles were correct, because, you know, everything in certain ways and that, because I could technically just work it out. Make sure you're 18 plus. Look at me. I'm not encouraging people to look it up. I'm getting close. Put them in a disc. Okay, thank you. Oh Lord. We're just gonna do this. My knee steps on you. I don't think you'd want to. I'm quite heavy. Yeah. Safe search. I wanted to look up chick, but yeah. Unless you want to burn images into your eyes, you know, make sure you have safe search on. We're gonna have those cute little star freckles. I'm gonna bring down the opacity, and I'm gonna colour this in like this. We need to get through more of these, so I need to step up my game. They are safe for work. The post was talking about reminding stuff in Overwatch. Thank you. I said Overwatch, and that sounded extremely condescending. I meant to say thank you very much. Delete browser history. That's pretty much what you just have to be careful of, because like when you are after very specific posing, it can sometimes be very difficult. So I understand. I 100% understand, because you're like, you end up looking at some stuff, you're like, I'm in a safe work office. I have so much respect. I'm too giggly for that sort of thing. I will just sit there and giggling, going she's a beautiful character. Like, ugh. Just trying to make sure, because these are only quick sketches. These are definitely not what happens with the Patreon ones. Deleting brown, done nothing wrong. Incognito mode active. He stepped at me. Oh my god. I think I did. Good lord. Every single time with these streams, the streams we end up talking about food or something that is going to get us demonetized. Oh lord. We thought the buttery dragon was bad. Hey YouTube. It's not though. I wouldn't say it's just Depends. If you went and looked that stuff up, I apologize. Yeet me into the sun. Oh Lord. It's all in fun. It's not like we're talking about things overtly, you know. Bow wow wow wow. Just like, you know, sometimes when you want references for specific images, you do have to go down the bow wow 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 exit, you know. You gotta find your mojo some days. Incognito. First words I hear when I join the stream are incognito and demonetized. Oh dear me. Yeah, and I was talking about like how I've been after a specific reference from my D&D character for a picture I really want to do, and like I've really struggled with this very specific pose that I'm after, and I may have to go down like the not safe for work route just to be able to find them, because it's very much a power mode. She's a very pretty character. Noses, no Evie girl. No. Do I watch anime? I haven't watched anime in a long time, if I'm honest. I used to watch anime all the time, but I haven't very much the last few years. I need to have time to watch it, because I need my full concentration. But then I'm okay with watching, like, you know, K-dramas and J-dramas while I'm drawing. It's very, my brain is a weird thing. I started watching Demon Slayer because they just added that to Netflix. So I did not know, Rena. I did not. I did not say that. No, I did not. I said if you're going to look that stuff up, make sure your safe for work search is on, because you are going to get some interesting results. Yeah, like sometimes, like when you, after a very specific posing, you do have to go the not safe for work route, because, you know, you're not going to get the reference that you need otherwise. And because it's like a very, like, I've seen it a lot in manga. That's the thing. I've seen the specific pose I'm after in manga and anime. So, oh, is your character crouching or like standing on a person? So it's almost like she's like sort of like leaning down almost, because that's why I imagine it. It's like, they sort of like lean down and like look down at that character, and because it's such a power pose, because like the best way I can describe it is sort of like you've got your leg up here and like she's stood on the chest of the person, she's sort of like leaning down to look down at that person, because I want like the hair blowing around and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna have to take the reference pictures myself. I know I am. Hi emoji. Emoji. I've learned to never Google stuff people mention in streams. Playing fishing toys in New Leaf is almost impossible while watching. Oh, I'm sorry. But yes, if you are going to search up specific poses, I am warning you, make sure you always have your safe for work things on, just in case. Just in case, because you are going to see something that is not for young guys. Take a screenshot, everyone. It's sort of like, it's a very interesting pose. Yes, like, that's the thing, like, you do end up having to do, like, very interesting poses, and, oh, Lord. Yeah, there's quite a few not safe for work comics that are able to do stuff so easily, and I'm like, how? Take a screenshot, everyone. No feet. Isn't there like a policy? I think I heard about it. It's like a policy, I think, on Twitch now where you can't show your feet on stream. Like, what? How am I? I am good. I'm good. I'm doing quite well now. Got my fringe. I'm doing okay. I am just keeping busy. It's what I do. How about you? Yeah, I could probably find them on not safe for work places. I just have to search for it. It's a very specific pose. Okay, I'm gonna stop on this one because I have been working on this one for far too long, and it's like 12 to get through. I've heard you nothing. There's nothing inappropriate about octopus. Nothing inappropriate at all. Sometimes an artist draw feet. Oh no, I don't. I hate feet so much. I find them so gross. I have a lot of respect for people. Just no. Just this character design is gorgeous as well. Just look at this. Look at right. Okay, just look how pretty this character design is. Deep into Lore Olympus. Lore Olympus. Oh lordy, I have to read this week's thingy. I've not read last night's update. Okay, what I am gonna do is I am just going to grab a quick drink. So I'm gonna be right back. So I'm very thirsty. Not that way, guys. Aliens. Lordy. I am back. What are you guys talking about? WikiFeet does exist. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Can't believe you've done this. I am very uncomfy. That's weird. You asked for what? Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay, right. Statement about feet. Oh lord. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Right, let's try and do a few more. Because technically we've only got like half. I am so slow today. I got too giggly. Definitely not talking about feet. Do I believe you? No, not at all. So many pictures to get through. Yeah, feet are weird. Oh god. Do you remember when we used to just like talk about food? I am now drawing Vivi Moreno's character Vivienne. I have a lot to get through. Holy smokes. I will try my best. I don't think I'm not going to be able to get through everyone's requests during the stream, I'm afraid. I tried my best. Foreshortening of intimidation poses an art reference. Okay. So it's interesting because it's because I want it from the perspective of the person that's sort of like being pinned. That sounds really, really rude when I say that. It's more of an intimidation thing. So it's more like I want it from the perspective of the person that's down, because it's like to see that sort of anger flash in a tiefling's eyes would just be like sort of like whoa, and that's, I just wanted to practice. Oh my god. Annette, what? Oh, thank you, Everything Serenity. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I genuinely really appreciate it. I'm probably going to make next week's a request stream again so that I can make a catch up on some of the requests that have been made during this stream. So if I don't 100% get to yours during this stream, I'm going to have next stream as well where we will get to getting around to some of the characters that I missed during this stream. So thank you so much, honestly, I really appreciate it. Also, so many of us here would be here for that POV, let's be honest. Yeah, I think next stream we're gonna do another we'll be doing another request stream, but we're gonna catch up on some of the requests that were made during this stream, just so then, you know, I've already got what I need, because there's already quite a few references here and I want to get around to doing everyone's characters. Oh, that's no problem. Thank you so much. And also thank you for being a new subscriber. Like, holy smokes, thank you. Oh gosh, how did this stream divulge into talking about feet pics? Do you know what though? If there's a market for it and you are comfortable with it, go ahead. Like 100%. If you are comfortable with it, go ahead. So at the end of the day, there's a market for it. There's a market for stuff like that. So why not? My research says it's called the victory pose. Yes, though. Haha. But it would be, wouldn't it? Because you're victoriously standing over someone, you know? All power to you people, really. The conversation of feet just likes to walk its way into anything. It's so bad. Oh lord. Next stream's probably the first one we'll be able to show it. Oh no! You'll become older, Lily! So is your birthday next week? Happy birthday for next week! That's amazing. Holy smokes. Oh no, that's perfectly fine. You go and do the birthday thing. Oh lordy, I'm 30 this year. Which is more than likely going to be in lockdown. Which is perfectly fine, because I do not want a birthday party. Because knowing my family, that's what they want to do. I know not safe for work is frowned upon, but I just bought a bicycle thanks to a guy commissioning. That's what I mean. That's why I don't frown upon it. Because I'm like, hey, there's a market for it. People are getting paid for it. Hey, as long as you're making that coin, who cares? Like, there is nothing wrong with it in any way, shape or form. I miss cons with you. I can see me scrolling Pinterest for hours. I appreciate, thank you. Squincy just turned 32. You'll be 19 then, also first birthday on lockdown. Oh, Lily, it's great. I turned 30 this year, and I don't care that I turned 30 this year. Like, I genuinely really don't. Age, honestly, to me is a number. Get that bread, people. Yes, get those tasty crumbs. Yeah, you gotta eat. Hey, a bird's gotta eat. Quack. Can I take the sketch you do in colour afterwards? Oh, of course. Of course you can. That's not impolite to do at all. That's, you know, it's there for people to use. Still one of my favourite pieces of art, to be honest. I love it. I'm still embarrassed. Wait, what? Have I missed something? Not the bathroom selfie. Last birthday I was in lockdown, it was tier 4, so close enough. Yeah, I mean, at least on my birthday, because we were in tier 4, we were still able to have social bubbles. I was still able to, I was able to have my best friends over on that day, which was really good. We just, what did we do? I think we just played games all day. So you're the one Mimi has to fight for Lavender's hand, Chi. Oh, don't get the popcorn. This is a gorgeous character design, by the way. I love her attitude. Like, she's got such a gorgeous attitude. Imagine, like, she has that smirky sort of smile as well. Although that is not looking good right now. Why is this smile? Do you know what I think it is? I think the guys at the back are putting me off. Yeah, they are. Nose needs to change. As long as I get cake. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. As long as I got cake, I don't care. Oh my god. Cake, 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 cake. Fight, 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 fight. Last birthday, I was an amazing holiday with my dad, and then a week later we weren't allowed to go to school. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, with everything that's been happening with the panorama, honestly, there isn't much you can do about it. It's just going to be, like, we're going to look back at this, and it's going to be such a weird blip in our lives. You sent the pose that you think is close, 1 sec. Yeah, it's almost, like, very, very close. Ooh. Lordy. I'm gonna have to find, like, Swords at Dawn. My glove has been cast. I'm gonna have to order some. Gonna have to order some more washi tape soon. I'm running low on my T-Dragons washi tape, which is insane. So thank you guys. We will get there. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's just like, because it's a pose that's used in a lot of, like, let's just say recreational activities that picture can be seen in, that you have to sort of, like, if you're, obviously, there's quite a few young people that you don't want to see that sort of, and there's quite a few older people that don't want to see that sort of thing, but it's very difficult when, because I like to use references on poses that I'm specifically struggling in. But oh lord, meet me at the river in New Jersey. Everything is legal in New Jersey. Second lockdown as this is happening. No one else was in the room when it happened. You got that? Oh, I love her hair as well. No one else was in the room where it happened. And that's all we can say. God, imagine how like awesome these streams would be if we could like get our bopping music on. Ugh. I think at least once every few weeks I mention like how sad I am that we can't listen to musicals. But then I'm like, we could always do a Discord stream where we do that. This laughter. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh lordy. Unfortunately for you. Oh, shipping words are great. You don't need to stop with the Hamilton references. Yeah, Discord stream. I have thought about that, just so that we could like maybe play games together and stuff. Because we would do Discord streams for something like if we were to play Jackbox, which would be ridiculous. But I have thought about doing that at some point when we hit some things. I may have gotten to that committee and no one. Ooh, that would be very helpful, Mariah. I am pretty chill when it comes to things like that. I'm a very chill person. Oh, this character's gorgeous. Jackbox is fun. It gets very inappropriate very fast. That's why I think we'd have to play it not on stream. Just because then people can say what they want. Without, you know, the threat of the demonetization hammer. Oh lord. Sad. What? Oh right, sorry, my brain was like, what? Musical theatre near to me. Oh God, we were meant to go and see Onward in cinema. We had our tickets booked, and like it was literally that week that lockdown happened. Oh no, thank you for letting me draw her. Oh, I love doing these sketch request streams because I get to see like your character designs and how you guys would draw things, and it makes me very, very happy to see like all the gorgeous artwork and that I get to like draw that, and it's like yes. I can't do them too often because I do well, my brain isn't working now. I can tell that I'm getting to that point where my brain is just like, I don't want to work now, which is fine because I won't be streaming for too much longer. So I would love to get through loads of these, but some days I'm much faster than others. Like today is sort of like a moderate day. I'm not too fast because my brain isn't working properly. But other days I can get through tons of these like very, very quickly. But today is just not that day, which is fine. We just have to do what limitations we have. Beautiful. You're beautiful, baby. Pick your size. Jackbox is like Cards Against Humanity, that you have to turn off your morals and let the dark humor take over. Pretty much. Oh lord. Everyone's talking about musicals I saw, and I'm just like forgotten which child musicals we watched in elementary school. Do you mean I closed my eyes and drew back the curtain? And that's all we'll be able to say. I've seen a lot of musicals. I think my last musical I saw, I think the last official musical we saw was Book of Mormon, which we managed to get surprise tickets for. We got last minute tickets for, and I was so happy about that. The other one that we saw before that was Kinky Boots, which is so good. Oh, it's so good. It's ridiculously good. Holy smokes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mariah. I really appreciate that. If you can do a character design stream, yes, I do really want to do one of those. So I'm going to do next week, we're going to do a catch up on this so that I can do a few more of your sketch requests. So that's funny. That's funny, so that we can catch up on that, and then I can feel like I've like done everyone's amazing work. Clear. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, who's to say? Turn off morals. Starlight Express. Starlight Express. Are you here? Answer yes. Oh. So good. Hades Town. Oh, I really wanted to watch the Beetlejuice musical. Oh, beautiful character. Hello, Corey. These are gorgeous. Made me steal your wife. Okay, let's get this down. Answer yes. Who doesn't love a good musical? Oh god. The shipping wars have begun. I'm just gonna change that smile because that smile looks creepy. I'm gonna change that. Grandparents made bacon. Bacon! Yes! Side chick! Rude! Watched Hamilton on Disney Plus. That counts. That counts. I mean, I wish that they professionally filmed more musicals, because it would mean that everyone's got more access to it. Just because, like, the issue that you have with a lot of musicals is that it is unfortunately accessible only to those that can afford that sort of thing. Now, say, okay, Lavender's here for everyone. Yeah, I can just imagine, like, wait, I have the perfect thing for this. So, no. Lavender would be, because I have the perfect teacup for this. Carry on. She totally would. She'd just be like, yes, of course. Haven't got the focus. What you on about? Oh, Cats, the original, is so good. No, oh gosh, this face is awful. Let's try again. And oh yeah, so like that's the thing that I have the issue with. Like, I'm a musical nerd. I will always be a musical nerd. Like, but I wish it was more accessible to people. I just genuinely wish it was more accessible, because unfortunately the theatre, not everyone can afford it. And not only can everyone not afford it, it's also not disabled friendly either. It's not, the theatre, unfortunately, is not made accessible to everyone. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And it makes me very, very sad that it isn't accessible to everyone, because it should be. It really should be. And like, I feel like if more of these musical theatre shows were professionally shot, professionally filmed, like they did with oh, my brain, sorry, it's really not working right now. Like they did with Hamilton. If they did that, and had it more professionally shot, and then they could even charge, say okay, you charge a tenner and you can watch it. Like, I 100% would be completely and utterly okay with that, because then that's accessible for people. Then people can decide whether or not they want to watch it and everything like that, and it means that everyone is able to watch something that has been beautifully filmed, able to appreciate the people's work, and it's available to people. Like, it is so, like, and also this means, like, considering we've had lockdown and everything like that, it means that these people's shows would still be seen and they'd still have money that they could pump back into the theatre. It's just, it's one of the things that I really dislike about the theatre in general, is some shows are fantastically filmed, they are beautifully shot, and you can access and watch that, but musicals don't get the same treatment that plays do, and some of them will be filmed for the archives, but they will not be accessible to the general public, and that is very, very frustrating. Oh, Great Showman. Great Showman, so good, because it's everything you ever want. There you are. 10 seconds. You forgot you were running a bath. Oh no! Catch it. Yeah, I'm not going to be on for much longer, because this is why I'm glad that we only do the 2-hour streams, because after a bit my brain just does not work at all. I really want... The last one we saw was Book of Mormon, and I really get that I saw that because it was so stupid. So stupid. Really reminded me of Avenue Q with a lot of the jokes. Definitely not for everyone. Very adult humour. It was a really good musical. The one I saw before that was Kinky Boots, and the way we do it is like we try and find like tickets, and we try and find them like cheap. And we saw in the space of a year, and I don't think we spent more than 30 quid on each ticket. We saw Legally Blonde the musical, we saw Kinky Boots the musical, and we saw Book of Mormon. And like normally those tickets are about 60 to 80 pounds, and they weren't. We got them super cheap, because I think we got a lot of them last minute as well. So we managed to, you know, get see amazing shows but at discounted price, which was really good. I think the most expensive show I saw was Phantom of the Opera. But no, I 100% agree that this sort of it needs to be more accessible, and the reason why it needs to be, the theatre needs to be more accessible, is because, like, for example, now shows haven't been able to go on. They haven't been able to go on for an entire year. Like, theatre has not been able to perform for an entire year, And like there's musicals that were being worked on, shows that were being worked out that were going to come out in 2020 that have obviously been postponed, and this would have been a workaround. Because one of the things that I find that Six did it really, really well, they showed a lot of the behind the scenes, and they showed the making of the musical, they showed like the songs and that online, they utilised social media. And that's, I think, a lot of people have just... I was very lucky to see Phantom of the Opera. Very, very lucky to see Phantom of the Opera. And like the theatre needs to be more accessible for people with disabilities. It needs to be more accessible for people who don't have £60 to £100 to spend on one ticket. It's extortionate sometimes. And like it's now musical theatre shows, and sorry for going off on a tangent here, but this is something I'm very, very passionate about. There's now musical theatre shows that will never see the light of day, and they'll never see the light of day because they weren't filmed. And because they weren't filmed, we are not going to see these shows ever again, and that frustrates me to no end. Like, I would love to see the original film. Imagine being able to watch like the original version of Wicked. Shrek is fantastic. But that's the thing. If it was more, I reckon if it was more accessible to people, I think more people would go and see it. Oh, you're pretty. Mimi's beautiful. Hello, Kavindri. Sorry, we're going off on a tangent because I was talking about how I think like the theatre in general should be more accessible. That's okay. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer, if I'm honest. I just want to watch... Oh, Shrek the Musical is great. It's hilarious. And that was professionally shot, and it's fantastic. It was surprisingly a really good musical. When we went through... because me and my friends, we've been watching films online together. Like, we'll purchase the film through, like, Google Play Music, and we'll watch it through together. Like, we'll play it on our end, they'll play it on their end. And like we watched Shrek the Musical, one of the best films like I could have introduced everyone to. It's so funny, it's actually amazing, and then genuinely I think people would like, oh, it's so funny, because I've always been a morning person today. Right, now we've got that down. That eye. Oh, Lord. Can you see that eye? Let's just move you a little bit over here. Yep, that's better. The eye was going on a journey then. Shrek is iconic. He's a queen. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this my last one. And then I'm going to go and take some medication. I know, almost 40 people. I want to see Dear Evan Hansen. Because this is the problem, like, people shouldn't have to watch bootlegs to be able to enjoy something. Like, when something comes out in the, say, this is the thing, okay, so when something comes out in the movie theatres, it eventually makes its way into home viewing, that you can watch it at home. Because, like, even the cinema is not massively disabled friendly, and that's the issue. Again, I didn't know it was filmed. Hamilton's fantastic. Like, that was really well shot, but I never would have been able to see Hamilton on stage, considering I think the last time we went to New York was just before Hamilton came out on stage. And even if I wanted to see Hamilton on stage, tickets are like $300. I don't have that kind of money. I don't remember a single song, just laughter. So it's a really good musical, Shrek the Musical. I highly recommend it to people. Because I've always been a morning person. Lord Farquaad's song in Shrek the Musical gives me life. Especially the parody on Wicked. That makes me laugh so much. But anyway, that was my tangent on why I think why I think the theatre should be more accessible to disabled people, and have they should all be professionally shot, or have like a version of it that is shot, so that not only can they have it forever in the archives, so that we do not lose that musical when it comes off Broadway, and then we've always got a version of that musical available. Because if you're, for example, if we're referencing Wicked, the Idina Menzel, Christine Chenoweth version is so different from any other versions. And that's because that's the original cast. That is a different version to the other version. I know some people in the West complain about ticket prices. Yeah, I mean, like, for me, I think the most expensive ticket I've ever seen for a musical theatre production near me is £100 to £200. Like, that's the most expensive I've personally seen a ticket. Average shows in the UK can go anything from about 50, 60 to up to £80, and that is like your average pricing. It's when a show gets more and more in demand, or if you want the really good seats, that's when prices go. It also depends on where you sit. Now, if you volunteers, I'll produce. Thank you, Mariah. What was I going to say? So, really good seats, middle-ish towards the back. Right. Stalls, if you're going to sit in the lower area, which I can't remember all the terms for it, unfortunately. You're going to sit in the lower area, don't sit at the front. Don't sit at the front because you're going to be like this the entire time. And if you sit at the very back, where the top part is, I think they're called the stalls, I can't remember off the top of my head. If you sit at the very back, they're the cheaper seats, but a part of the stage is going to be cut off for you. Like, the upper part of the stage is going to be cut off. If you don't mind that, those seats are really good. But you ideally want to sit more towards the middle. So if you have to sit on a side seat, try and sit more towards the centre section, because then you're going to be able to see the entire stage. If you're going to sit in the upper areas, towards the front is okay, but yet again, always try and sit more towards the middle if you can, because they are like the best seats that you can get. And if you're going to sit towards the front, you don't want to sit at the very front, you're going to want to sit a few rows back. And it also depends on what you're going to see. So when I went to go and see Legally Blonde, it's not a high-priced musical, it's not an in-demand musical. So we got those tickets for about £20 each. Like, they were not expensive at all. But if we went to go and see a more in-demand musical, so say if you went to go and see like Bodyguard the musical, which is a lot more expensive, the ticket price jumped up to £80 for the cheaper seats. So, like I said, it just depends on the musical and what's in demand at that time. So Hamilton, it's an in-demand musical. It's a very it's what we call like a premium musical. Like, everyone and their mum wants to go and see it. Like, people who haven't even seen Hamilton will go and see Hamilton. Like, that's the sort of thing. But it depends on where you go to buy your tickets as well. And 9 times out of 10, if you buy them on the day, they tend to be a little bit cheaper. It's also open air musical 12th row. The most expensive tickets I think I've ever purchased to go and see anything was to go and watch Muse live. That's the most expensive tickets I've ever bought. The second most expensive, I think, was Green Day. Trying to think. We saw American Idiot, the musical, when we went to New York. That was insane. And that was in the last week of it being on Broadway as well. And it had the lead singer of Green Day in the cast, and it's like the one claim to fame I will ever have, because I was like, it was so good as well. American Idiot the musical was really, really good. But we only went to go and see that because we were meant to go to Japan. And that was the year, so 2 weeks before we were going to Japan, due to go to Japan, that's when the tsunami hit. And they obviously were having a terrible, terrible time. So we cancelled the trip and rearranged to go to New York instead, because we'd been to New York before and we knew what we expected. And because we had a little bit of money left over, we decided to book tickets to go and watch American Idiot the musical. But we also did a fundraiser at that time as well. I think we did a fundraiser for Aid for Japan at that time as well, because we weren't going to go while the country was dealing with that. Billy Joe Armstrong, thank you. My brains are not working right now. But like, we were very, very lucky to go and watch that. And I still want to go to Japan. Like, I really want to go to Japan, but I have to save up for that because it's an expensive journey. I've seen several operas. Oh, Fifth Row. So we watched Wicked when it toured in the UK. Anastasia. I really want to see the Anastasia musical. Like, the sound, I've listened to the soundtrack so many times and I'm like, yes. It's so good. Billy Joe, yeah. My brain, like, this is what I mean. Like, when my brain farts like this, unfortunately, I'm not going to say many things. Like, right now, it is struggling. I have to play D&D later. Haha. Okay, now that we've done that area. I feel bad because, like, a lot of this beautiful character's prosthetics I'm not going to be able to see because it's a headshot, which is unfortunate. But I do want to go and see the Anastasia musical. That was like, oh, when I found out, because I think just before lockdown, a friend I know went to go and see the Prince of Egypt musical, and he said that was absolutely amazing, like one of the best musicals he's seen. And it's the Prince of Egypt musical is based on the animated film, and I was like, oh, I need to see this. And he said it was absolutely, the staging was phenomenal. And I'm like, oh, I need to see this. Cats 98. Cats, right, okay, so the original, if you want to see a really weird musical, but it's still really well shot, watch the original 1998 like version of Cats the musical. It is fantastic. It is so good. Loved it. See you later, Sahad. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I think my first musical was Blood Brothers. That's the one that really got me into musicals. Blood Brothers, man. So good. Joseph. Oh, it's so good. I've been in quite a few musicals. I've done Guys and Dolls, Bugsy Malone, South Pacific, Godspell. I enjoyed doing Godspell. I've done that one a few times. Oliver, Sound of Music, Chicago. God, we've done so many. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Like some of my fondest memories are running about backstage in like costumes and just being a general idiot. This character's got such a gorgeous skin tone. Which sounds really weird for me to say, but it's such a beautiful skin tone. I'm just going to darken this a little bit. Hello, Jess. A very lucky dance instructor. Lion King, oh my lord. That's one of the musicals I really want to watch. I want to watch the Lion King musical, because that's meant to be amazing. I've not seen that one yet. It's on my list of like shows I really want to watch. One of them being the Lion King musical. Yes. Yes, for grayscale. Yes. Yes. Seizures. Lord, I'm a terrible person. I really want to see Lion King, because there's a song in Lion King that the musical that I love called Shadowlands. Ah, beautiful. Shadowlands, the leaves have fallen. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Her name is Megalia, and she's a new character. I love her. She's absolutely stunning. And like the colours that you've used here, Corey, are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. Because you've got this really gorgeous green with this really beautiful deep brown. And I'm a sucker for an earthy palette, and this is gorgeous. I saw Les Mis. I've been in Les Mis. I played young Cosette. She says, Cosette, I love you very much. I'm not big on musicals, but I love plays. Yeah, like, I'm more of a musical fan than a play fan, but I will appreciate a good play. I saw a play for free when we went to New York. Trust me. Okay, so tips for if you ever go to New York and you want to watch a show. If you want really cheap on the day tickets, you can actually get them at the ticket office, but be prepared to queue up like stupidly early in the morning to be able to get them. Another thing is sometimes they give away free tickets. So there is in Times Square, there is like a tourist center that you can go into, and they sometimes give away free tickets to like new and unknown shows to get people talking about it. So if you talk to the right people, they can give you free tickets. That's what I learned. And it will be like shows that you've never heard of before, and shows that you do like, and like plays that are not in a very big part of Broadway, but they do it because they want people to talk about it. They want people to you know, and if you speak to the right people, they will get you tickets, and it's very interesting. But it's not going to happen all the time, but sometimes if you go to the right people, especially at that tourist center, they will be like, oh, have you seen it? We've got tickets for this, and like they're really good, really, really good. Like it was I can't remember the name of the play exactly. I'd have to ask my partner for it. But the play was about wartime, and it had these children, and I remember it very specifically because it was so out of the blue that we went to go and see this, and the staging was just gorgeous, and it was a very small theatre, but it was really interesting. We were like, what? And we got to go and see it for free, and we were like, we saw a Broadway play for free. Haha. It was really good. Oh, okay. Right. I think I'm going to call it there because my brain is getting sleepy. I'll put these in fact, I'll just put my Wi-Fi on now. And then I will export this to the Discord. Boxcar Kid. Is that what it was? Because I can't remember what it was. I'll export this as a PNG. No. Because if we're going to do a PNG, we need to do it without the background, and then people can colour it in. Share as a PNG. Yeah, like definitely I would love to do like watch more theatre shows, because I just love them. I love them really. What's going on? YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why? Are you dipping again? It is dipping again. Really? Okay. 1 sec, guys. Okay, now it's working. Just seriously. Some days it doesn't work properly, and this is how it works. Aha. There we are. Okay, can you see me now? It popped up with an error on the stream being like, YouTube is not receiving enough video. And then I'm like looking at it going, no, why you do this to me? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to like watching more theatre shows. I really am. Like, I'm really looking forward to getting to know people. Well, say know people. I'm looking forward to exploring more theatre shows, because why not? Okay, so I'm going to drop both of these files on the Discord. Downloads. My brain is just poopy right now. Open. Lines from today's stream to download. And then also got the JPEG version of this as well, so that people can look at it. Yes. Okay. Sometimes it does that with when you're streaming. It's just freaking annoying. Yes, there we are. Okay, so I've sent the lines, and I've sent the lines as a PNG so that people can download that, and I've also sent the JPEG as well. And this has got everyone's stuff on it so that you can download them and colour them in if you wish to. Right, since it keeps dipping, I'm going to take this as like my time to go, and I'm going to go and rest my brain, because my brain is like, no, blah, 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 right now. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. I will be continuing these next stream, so for those whose people's requests I did not get round to this stream, I'm very, very sorry. I will be catching up next stream, so next week we will be continuing this. I have quite a few to get through. But thank you all so much for watching, honestly. Like, it means an awful lot to me, and I'm glad that you all have enjoyed the stream, because I have enjoyed the stream. Hopefully we won't get as much dipping next week. Not dipping saws, I mean internet dipping, because this is ridiculous. Stay safe, everyone. Look after yourselves. Just, like, make sure you drink enough water, make sure you're eating, taking time for yourself every single day. It's very, very, very important. And, you know what, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the thing. Love what you do. Keep on drawing. And as always, folks, stay creative. Have a wonderful week, guys, and I will see you next week. We will continue doing the rest of these requests next week. Yes. Mwah, mwah. I love you. You see that? Yes. Watch my face get big. I am now big. I am small. I am big. I am small. I am big. I am small. I am an adult. Have a wonderful day, guys.